Canning doesn't have to be scary, so let's use up our green tomatoes and make this chutney together. We are well into October, only just getting around to picking the last of our tomatoes. And surprisingly, here in the southwest of England, they are still growing. You can see here just how many we picked and how many are green still. To begin the process, we're going to start washing all of our jars, keeping them nice and clean. I definitely washed far more than I needed, but it's better to have too many than not enough. Next, you want to de-stem all of the tomatoes you'll be cooking. Dicing up a yellow onion, this definitely made my eyes water. Measuring out all of your apple cider vinegar, I believe we used about 1 litre in this one recipe. Then pouring all of your sugar into the vinegar pot. Give it a little stir and chop up the rest of your ingredients. Once it has warmed up a little bit, you want to add all of your onions that you've just chopped up and some roughly chopped apples. We used cooking apples for this and it worked great. Then weigh and pour in all of your sultanas, and lastly, roughly chopping all of your green tomatoes. They definitely don't taste great green, but they look so cool. This may look like a lot, but don't you worry. Now we're getting 3 teaspoons of pickling spice. I'm sure you could add whatever spices you like. I was following the nettles and petals chutney recipe, which, spoiler, tastes so great, especially with some cheese and homemade sourdough. Now you want to simmer this down for about 40 to 50 minutes. Here I'm getting all of my jars set up to make the filling process so much easier. Now you can fill up all of your jars, remembering to leave about ½ an inch of headspace from the top, and wiping the rims of your jars with some white vinegar to get rid of any residue that may be present, as this can stop your jars from sealing. Now all of your jars are filled, you want to get your water bath canner ready. This is essentially just a big stock pot with enough water to cover all of your jars. Then you want to set a 15-minute timer once you get a rolling boil. And that's it. The 15-minute timer is now up, we're about to go out, we're going to get the jars out of the canner. I would highly recommend that you have a canning set that contains these type of tongs to get your jars out of the water, otherwise they will be piping. You simply just want to lift them out of the water very carefully and place them on a towel on the counter. And once they are on this towel, you do not want to touch them for 12 to 24 hours. This allows them to seal properly if they haven't popped already.
Cool. Oh, you can see that one right in the back there.
That little pop sound there you might have just heard is a fully sealed jar. It's now been over 12 hours since we have canned our chutney, so let's take the rings off and have a look. This was me at 7 AM the next morning checking my jars before I went to work. First, I look for the top seal to be down, just like how you'd buy cans in a supermarket and they will be popped down. If they are popped up, you do not want to eat it. Or if it's freshly done like this and it hasn't sealed, just keep it in the fridge and eat it. Then the rings are taken off to make sure it wasn't a false seal. And I forgot to film a video of me trying it, but here's some pictures of it in the end. I hope you enjoy.